Hey Catwoman, this may come off as a weird topic, but have you heard of the open source movement on the internet?
Just here and there, but I do not fully understand the premise behind it.
Well, you're missing out. A brilliant computer programmer, software engineer and hacker came up with a revolutionary operating system that was free and the source code was available. This was a non-profit invention simply for free sharing and the modification of code.
I don't understand still. How does this make it any better than Windows 7 or Apple computers?
Did you not hear me? It is free software and you are not just limited to one version. Due to open source, other programmers have successfully modified Linux hundreds of times, making it more proficient, and recently it has proven to be the safest operating system compared to all the others. This is about the free access of programs and data, without government or large corporate affiliations. This gives us the freedom to run a faster, safer, more efficient operating system that is not reliant on certain companies that have the software monopolized.
I'm loving this. So I take it this has a lot to do with the sharing of software?
Correct. Like Napster shared music, certain websites share movies, and you and your peers share what you do with your day through social networking. Software will be shared for free. Software will be made more efficient through these modifications.
When did this idea originally come into play?
Well, a man named Linus Torvald created the operating system Linux.
I take that since open source code is constantly changing, it would make the software faster, safer and more off-chain.
That is correct. It has been proven that Linux is one of the safest operating systems and doesn't even need to run on antivirus.
This sounds great. Are there any problems?
Since the majority software is made by large corporations, compatibility issues are holding Linux back from reaching its full potential. However, as the open source movement continues to grow, these issues should fade away. Linux was the original open source operating system, but the open source movement has begun to reach much further.
What do you mean?
Now there are many open source forms or software that your computer can run on, such as antiviruses, media players. Heck, the uses are limitless.
It seems like there is no use in spending money on software when you can obtain far better open source software for free. I am amazed by this.
Open source is what the internet is and computers is really about. Everything should be shared, changed and made better to continue the progression of computers.
What else can open source be used for?
Well, as seen in Linux, it is paramount in the future of operating systems. Also, software such as antivirus or pop-up blockers can become more efficient with the use of modifying open source code.
That's cool. Does this benefit ordinary computers such as myself?
Yes, ultimately the end product is for the everyday user. The key word here is usability, which is a key property that goes into any program.
I'd got to say everything sounds perfect.
It kind of is, aside from certain compatibility issues.
What do you mean?
Since Microsoft has everything monopolized, it's hard to be efficient in the real world without using some of their software which is not open source.
That's a bummer.
Yes, but as corporate heads become more partial to the movement and a larger following appears, there shouldn't be an issue for long.
Well, I think it's time for me to start protesting and getting this open source thing off the ground.
Feel free, jump on the blog, do whatever you can to get this thing rolling a little faster.
Thanks for your help. I am very happy I am privy to this information now.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too.